Hey, my name is Robert Stinnett, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about the new FujiFilm F300EXR. This little guy is probably one of the best digital cameras I have ever used. I've been using digital cameras for a little over 11 years, and while I don't do a lot of photography, what I do is what I call casual photography. Parties, pictures of my cars, pictures when I'm out on the Katy Trail here in Missouri, things like that. So I've never had a need for a really high-end camera, but I do want one that takes nice, good, clear, crisp pictures and is very easy to use, which I'm glad to say this FujiFilm really is. One of the best features I love about this camera is it has a wide-angle lens. To give you an idea of how great this is, consider you're trying to take a picture of a group of people or maybe some buildings together. Before, I'd had to go all the way, back up, sometimes across the street, and of course then your subject matter is way in the background because you're trying to get it all in the picture. With this guy, I literally can get maybe 4 or 5 feet away from people and get a good close-up shot and still get a group of 3 or 4 people in the frame. It has an amazing 12 megapixels, which is, when you talk about clarity, your megapixels, it's probably all that most of us will probably ever need. Of course, I say that now, and then a few years from now they're going to have 15, 16, 17, but there comes a point of diminishing returns, and I really think that the 12 megapixel really has given me the clarity that I really need in this camera without, being too expensive, being too wieldy to use in terms of file size, etc. On my screen here, and I know it's kind of hard to sort of, in these type of video reviews, because you're limited to the clarity of the actual video review. But yesterday I went out and I took some pictures of my little 9-1 Firebird that I like to drive around in the summer. These are just amazingly clear pictures. I was surprised. This was done in pretty much full sunlight. I'm going to just change a few of them. Here's one of me, a self-portrait I took with a timer. Again, that was probably about 3 feet away from me when I took that. There's one where I actually moved back about 7 feet. And you can see just that wide-angle lens is really getting a lot of the stuff in the frame. Let's just get to one more here. And here's the one, facial recognition. Now this one, the original picture, it actually recognized when my face was the camera. And so it was giving me advice about when to take this picture and the snapshot, which is really cool, especially if you're taking pictures of children, maybe dogs or other cats, dogs, animals, where you don't want them turned away from the camera and stuff. So the camera itself is very easy to use and has a very nice, clear, big LCD screen. My only complaint about this camera is this guy right here, where the flash is. If you're like me, I tend to hold the camera like this. Well, if you'll notice, I'm touching that flash right there. So I really think, and I understand why they put it there, because there's really not much more room where to put it, but this is really, several times I've already hit this, and I've had to learn to sort of hold the camera a little uncomfortably. So hopefully in future designs they can maybe find a better spot or maybe redesign this a little, maybe make the camera just a little wider so you do have a resting place. It's fully automatic. There's tons of settings you can choose from, or you just leave it on the automatic. It doesn't do that solid flash either. I'm not sure if we can get the flash here because there's too much light. There we went. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it gave a sequence of flashes, and that's going to help reduce red eye and also get rid of that bleaching effect when there's just this all of a sudden bright light, which most cameras just do, just one single flash. It's very lightweight. This thing weighs, I think, about 1.5 pounds. It really doesn't even feel like a pound to me, but the manufacturer does say it's 1.5 pounds. It takes a memory card, and it comes with its own battery, and they include a battery charger. So this doesn't take your standard AAA, AA's. It has its own battery charger, a wall plug-in charger, where you can put the battery in. So far, I charged this 2 days ago, and I'm still pretty much on full battery. To get your pictures off, it has both a USB port, and it comes with a RCA cable, your typical red, yellow, so you can hook it up to your television, because this thing can take high definition movies as well, or video I should say. And so you really not only download those from the camera, You'll hook this straight up to a television if you're trying to show people, and you'll get high definition on that television. The videos is really cool. So overall, except for the position of the flash, which I'll need to turn it on real quick and show you again, this is a great camera. I could highly recommend this for anyone looking for a great point and shoot, point and go camera. If you're going on any type of trip, a vacation, this is more than you're going to need. It's going to deliver some superior results. It does have, if you're in a windy environment or your hands shake or whatever, sometimes you're a little unstable, this does have auto correction, so instead of getting that blur, you hate it when you're on vacation, you think you got a great shot, you get home and, oh, it's all blurred, or you see it. This has some technology in that will automatically get rid of that blur for you using some built-in algorithms. So really overall, great gift if you're thinking something to give to a family member that is into photography a little. The wide-angle lens, I'm telling you, if you've never used a wide-angle lens camera, you've got to try this. It just blows other cameras away. So I'm highly impressed with this. I'm going to take plenty of pictures, I can assure you. I'm a constant Flickr user, so I'm always out there posting pictures. So I hope this gives you a little bit of idea about what this camera can do, and I think it's a great buy. I highly recommend it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.